Welcome back to Outpost 6. We're going to do the budget overview, and this probably will be a little bit longer of a video, but I know many of you have questions about this, and especially in coronavirus times, and we're not in class to be able to go over this. Hopefully this will act like a little mini lecture, and I'll probably add some more videos as well. All right, first thing, you're going to be onto your personal budget. Now, there's a couple important things. Gosh, what is a budget? Let me show you real quick. You know, I like following some Instagram sites that talk about money and budgets. And this is a good one. No matter how much money you make, whether it's $25,000 a year or $500,000 a day, the key reason why rich people get rich or richer and poor people or middle-class people stay middle class or poor is because rich people start by living below their means. All right. Middle class people and poor people, generally speaking, spend every single penny they make. All right. So it's really important to understand money and the concept of money and how you grow wealth. Here's another good one. I think it's a good indicator. This lesson that we're doing right now, number one, a budget. Track your expenses. All right. 8 steps to financial freedom. Track your expenses. What the heck does financial freedom mean? It means that whether you work or not, you are able to live the lifestyle you want to live. What's number 2? Cut any unnecessary expenses. All right. Educate yourself. Understand how money works. All right. Build income streams. And whether it's this video or other videos, I talk about multiple streams of income. So how can you get paid other than just your job? Is it through dividends and stocks, or do you own some real estate and you have a rental, or are you trading Bitcoin? Whatever it is that you like, that you have a passion for, do that and find ways that throughout the month you're making money from lots of different things. Save money, invest money wisely, reinvest. And then ultimately at some point, and the more you put away and invest, probably the less time that you'll have to wait to be able to live with passive income, which is, and I mention this a lot, rich. Residual income creates happiness. The passive income, whether you're working or not, you're making money. All right, so let's go to the budget itself. Make sure Mrs. Gruber's budget that she created as we're doing this project is based on a 50-30-20 budget. This video on YouTube is going to show you what a 50-30-20 budget is and why it's important. So make sure you understand what that 50-30-20 budget is. All right. Secondly, Mrs. Gruber's budget worksheet. Once you click on that, it's right here for me. You can see that her budget is set up as a 50-30-20 budget. All right. So you're going to have, you can tell us what your gross income is. This exhibit number is, if you're doing research, whether it's through Walmart.com or AAA or healthcare, you can put in the website that you got your information from. All right. Total monthly income before tax. And then obviously after tax, you're going to get your net income that you're going to be able to spend per month. All right. The first one is the green box here, savings and investing. This should equal down here at the bottom right here, 20%. All right, so you should have an emergency fund. At some point in your life, you should be able to come up with 6 to 12 months of income. So if something catastrophic happens like coronavirus and you lose your job, or something bad happens, you break your leg, whatever it is, you have money to live for a while before you really have to start worrying about cutting back on things. It's not like you're going to lose your house or your car if you have this emergency fund. Retirement funds, all right? This is the vehicle or a vehicle that helps you put money away and not letting Uncle Sam take a swipe at your earnings. And so if you're working right now and you're a teenager, you should all have a Roth IRA. But starting out when you're like 25, 26 for your first career, this should be a substantial amount of money because you're not really used to making money anyways. A health savings account. This is when we get back down to your health insurance. If you have an HMO plan, you will not have this. It'll be zero. If you have a high deductible health plan, which is generally a little cheaper, you can also put money away, potentially tax-free. College fund, if you are planning on having kids, and some of you, I hope you don't, but if you do, this would be a great time to be able to put in some college fund money as well. That was a joke, right? Joke, non-joke. All right, housing, rent or mortgage. If you're going to be a renter, you're helping somebody else create streams of income. If you're going to buy your own house, you're going to have a mortgage. Regardless whether you're renting or owning, you should either have property insurance or renter's insurance. If you're renting, you really don't need maintenance and repair unless you're thrashing the place. Property tax is also something you would have if you have a mortgage. Utilities, this should be something you can ask your parents right now what their utilities are, or it's easy to find these. Transportation, here's a good example. Go to CarMax.com, find a car that you might want to be driving when you're 25 or 26. And remember, try and find a car that is a little bit below your means. All right, just practice being below your means until you have enough passive income to buy the car you want. Obviously, gas. Look at gas right now as of 5/11/2020 is like $2.65 a gallon. Just multiply 265 a gallon times, divide the number of miles by your miles per gallon on your car, and then multiply it by that 260, and you'll find your number. Maintenance and repair, you should always probably put some money away, especially if it's an old beater. You need to put some money away to when it breaks down, you need to fix it, and or you're saving for a new car. License and registration for that vehicle will also, a lot of times, will show up on CarMax. And then automobile insurance. If you're driving now, you know that teenagers are spending at least $100 a month. I don't want to see an automobile insurance policy that's $30 a month, because it just doesn't happen. And if you choose to take the bus because you're living in the city, well, that's fine too. Health insurance, this is a complicated one, and I'll probably have to make a video just on this one. But you're going to choose between two plans, an HMO plan and a high deductible health plan. Probably the best place for you to go right now is just go to Kaiser's website, kp.org, to help you find a good quote. And pretend like you're 26, all right? You're searching, you're not going to be on your parents' healthcare insurance. This is one that you're going to be finding on your own. Over-the-counter medicine, if you need it. Doctor, that should be, if you have an HMO plan, that might be your copays. If you want to have dental insurance, you can look that up, which is generally not that expensive. And vision care is usually not that expensive either. Oftentimes, prescription will be included in your high deductible plan and or your HMO plan, but there's still a cost associated with those. Groceries, this is an easy one, right? Most people eat 3 meals a day times 30 days in a month. So go to Walmart.com, or you can go to Whole Foods and pretend like you're shopping online to see what your breakfast, lunch, and dinners for a week are, and then multiply it by 4 to get your monthly amount. It's not going to be anywhere close to $100 a month. It's going to be much more than that. Clothing, this will be up to you. Credit payments, these are things if you owe money, you are making extra payments because you have spent more than you have. And probably the only acceptable right now would probably be a school loan, as long as the job that you have is making you substantial amounts of money. Vacations, this is an important one. Pick a vacation that you would want to do, that you've always wanted to do. Go ahead and research it, and then find out how much it is, and then even if you can't do it all in 1 year, at least you're putting money away every single month that at some point you're able to achieve your goal. Pocket money, child care, personal care, these are all others, but when we get down to the bottom, your total expenses should be the total amount of net income that you made, and then this bottom number, the zero-based budget, should be 0. So I know that was a little bit long, but I hope that helps answer some questions. And like I said, I think I might have mentioned this, a budget is a living, breathing thing, and it's going to change all the time. But the more you stay on top of it, the more you know where your money is going, the more likely you are to achieve your goals in the long run. But don't just spend every single penny you make every single month. All right, Outpost 6 is out of here. Have a good one.